Hello, lovely people. So, this is day one of our daily Python test. And today we're going to be taking a challenge from Python Principles. I found this site online and this is the first time I'm really using them. So, the challenge I see here is capital indexes. Fine, let's fix this up. Let's do this. So, for this, we should do write a function named capital indexes. The function takes a single parameter, which is a string. Your function should return a list of all the indexes in the string that have capital letters. For example, capital indexes alone should return this. Okay, let's just break our. When you have something like this, always break it into smaller chunks. It always helps so that you break it into smaller chunks of logic and you tackle them one after the other. So the first thing we do is we create our function, and our function should be called capital underscore indexes, and then the function takes in one parameter, which is a string. So that's done. Now if you look at the output we're getting here, we have to have a list. It should return a list of all the indexes in the string. So first off, let's create um, that list, maybe an empty list. We're going to call it indexes because those are all the indexes we have there. So let this just be an empty string. Now we have to check, we have to find a way to loop through whatever string that the user inputs. In this case, it's going to be this hello. We have to find a way to loop through it and find every capital letter in it. You could do this manually, but why do it manually when Python has a built-in class for it? This class is called enumerate. So enumerate takes in two parameters, and the first, let me just show you. So let's first create a for loop because we're going to be looping through the string, and then enumerate takes in two parameters. So we'll just call, let's just, for simplicity, a is the first parameter, b is the second parameter. Then we'll say in enumerate, and then we'll pass in the string that the user is going to pass in here. So just for clarity's sake, let's make this index and let's call this character. Nah, let's call it letter. So each letter. Now inside this, we're going to now check if it's capital letters, because first off, enumerate checks through the string and and also takes cognizance of their indexes. So we can get the index of the string, each letter in the string, using this enumerate class. So now we have to check if it's a capital letter or a small letter, and enumerate has a method called isUpper, and we're going to use that to determine which letter is capital letter and which is small. So we're going to write an if statement. So that will be if letter now is the put dot isUpper, and then what should happen? Then we want to add the index of that letter to indexes. So we're going to say indexes dot append index of that letter. And with this, we're done. All we need to do now is return um return indexes. So moment of truth, let's test this out. Let's take this here and let's print it. Uh, print this, and let's see if we're going to get this. Huh. Hello, run code. Yes, first try, people. We're correct. Look down, you will have this. Yeah, so remember to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and return here tomorrow for another challenge. We're going to improve our Python skill together, one challenge after the other. See you tomorrow.